if you're searching for the one thing that's going to make you successful, no matter what it is you do, then this is it. So everyone is always searching for the holy grail of success. They try and study all of the top people in all areas to try and find out what it is that they're doing differently than everyone else. What can it be? Is it? And I'm sure there's many studies done. I'm sure there's many times people have tabulated it. And on podcasts everywhere, everyone always talks about it, and each successful person tells the viewers what they think theirs is. And people always bring in words like the hardest worker in the room. So if you hear Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, he says he's the hardest worker in the room, and everyone goes, oh yeah, I've got to work at the same intensity as The Rock. That's because that's what makes him the best. Or you could see Nadal, and there's all these stories about Nadal. As soon as he wins the French Open final, his uncle sends him a note to say what he could have improved in that final, and they're out working the next day. And while all of these things are true, they're the result of this one thing. But this one thing is the biggest differentiator, and it crosses all of the lines between different people's pursuits, whether it's Tom Brady in American football, if it's Federer in tennis, if it's Elon Musk in business. Every time you listen to all of their stories, there's always this one thing that runs through it, and no one really talks about it, because the people that do it don't realize that the other people don't do it. So they talk about like Elon Musk talks about, you just got to work 80-hour weeks when you're starting up, and everyone goes, oh yeah, that's what I must do. But then not everyone's Elon Musk, are they? So this one thing that I can reveal is the delusional self-belief. But everyone always talks about self-belief. But what does that mean? Well, it means that your situations around you have nothing to do with what you believe you can achieve and you believe who you are. So all the best people, they have the image in their head of who they are, what they're going to and are achieving, and that never changes, irrespective of what happens to them in the present. So they're totally detached from what's going on in their surroundings. They don't take their confidence or happiness from what's going on in the surroundings. They are fixed in that sense. They've just got total confidence, no matter what the surroundings or events are telling them. They're totally confident in their goal. If you listen to Tom Brady, he said that wherever he was in high school and he was fourth pick for the quarterback. Just believed that he was going to play quarterback at college. Then when he was in college for Michigan, just in his mind, it wasn't any special motivation or playing motivational tunes and saying mantras to himself. It was just I'm going to be drafted to play in the NFL and then win a Super Bowl. And those were just things that's just how it's going to happen. And so most people go through life, or everyone really goes through life, looking at their surroundings and saying, well, if I'm playing tennis at this level, how can I dare to think that I'm Federer? Only when I get to Federer's level will I believe that I'm as good as him. But the point is that why Federer was different is because he believed before anything that he would be number one. So it wasn't, yes, he did the hard work, but he did the hard work on the back of himself believing, irrespective of whether he won or lost. And therefore, years later, the outcome, the surroundings caught up with him, but he knew it. He knew it was coming. So when we talk about delusional self-belief, that's what delusional means. Delusional means not looking at your surroundings and going, well, I'm here, how can I get there? Because then if you think about it though, is that delusional or is it logical? Because logically, it might make sense in that short term, but how would you ever improve at anything if you could never do anything past your pay grade that you are at now? You would never improve. And if you had to wait until you had the billion-dollar business to act like Elon Musk, do you really think that Elon Musk waited, or did he act like it? And then therefore he got the billion-dollar business or the trillion-dollar business as he has now. a trillionaire now. So the difference is that the people who are really, really, really successful, they all do this. So you've got to stop listening to all the crap that everyone else says, because they want to believe it. They want to believe that it's just about hard work. So if I go out and hit 1,000 tennis balls every hour and I don't make it, I've tried my hardest. But you haven't, because you're not believing that you're the best.